my friends, and welcome back to The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. At the end of our last video, we did start the quest, Where is Triss Merigold? We came over to talk to Philippa, and she is now sending us off to find some dwarf who saw a red-headed woman fall from the sky. And we will do that, but first I want to go through my journal and catch up on anything that may have updated in the last video that I obviously didn't catch. So I think I was good on locations, but let me check for people. Ele'yas. Ele'yas hired the Witcher to kill a succubus, a monster that seduced and killed young men. The succubus, however, claimed that the jealous elf was actually the murderer. Indeed, there was evidence to prove her claim against Ele'yas. In this situation, I decided to kill him instead of the succubus. And then I did not kill the succubus, and she rewarded me. I thought I read those last time, but I must not have. So Wraith, I have Harpy. We've been fighting those every once in a while. Well, I've been fighting those. You haven't been. Red meteorite ore. Yep, I'm good there. Alchemy, I think I'm all good on. And, wild hunt. Let's see. Mages remain silent about the hunt, as if beset by a horde of tongue-hungry cats. This silence from so many learned minds was as telling as words, but you'll not learn any more on this subject from me within this tale. Philippa Eilhart also has a theory about the origin, motivation, and essence of the wild hunt. It is a surprisingly shallow theory for such a learned woman, and not worthy of mention next to such illustrious deductions as the ones above. I think that was the only one I had, yes. So with all that caught up a little bit, I did want to talk to Philippa's lovely assistant before we headed off to find the drunken dwarf. I'm assuming he's a drunken dwarf. He may not be. He may be completely sober. But let's finish looting this room and then talk to, what was it, Cynthia? Was it Cynthia? It is Cynthia. I heard you're interested in the wild hunt, Cynthia.
I'm trying to learn something about the wild hunt.
Very interesting phenomenon, like all mysterious things.
Willing to share what you know?
Well, I would be. Provided you found the notes of Morten Collis first. He devoted almost his entire life to researching the hunt. We could go into detail if you had his scribblings.
I was like, the whole time she was talking about it, I was wondering if that was what I had, and it is, apparently.
I found Morten Collis's notes.
So, let's see what you've learned.
Well, there are a few documented facts, but Collis notes the existence of plenty of myths and legends.
Very true. Where shall we start, then?
Oh, well, let's see. The hunt is an omen of war. What do sorceresses think of the hunt? The hunt abducts humans. When does the hunt appear, and the direction of the hunt's movement? Well, let's just start from bottom up. That always seems to work for me.
People say the hunt's appearance is an omen of war.
In our times, wars are so frequent, we might even consider flights of honking geese as their harbinger. The hunt traverses our world in winter. Wars usually break out in spring, but only because rulers wish their soldiers to die in battle, rather than of cold.
What's the sorceress's take on the hunt?
The topic makes them uneasy. Since the Council and Conclave banned the use of mind spells, the wild hunt has been a taboo topic.
There's some link between mental spells and the cavalcade?
Both addle the brain. Anyone who has come in contact with the wild hunt has experienced mental instability that either takes the form of insanity or amnesia. You see, the wraiths emit a magnetic field that severely distorts perception and impedes brain functions.
So the wild hunt is the reason that Geralt has amnesia? Is that what you're saying?
When I pursued the hunt, I passed through many abandoned villages.
Well, the wild hunt abducts young people.
What for?
The wraiths might need workers, warriors, or meat.
Collis seems to favor the slave theory.
Okay.
Collis claims the hunt's appearance can be predicted by observing the Orcan Nebula.
And eclipses affect how often it appears. In any case, it arrives on the winter solstice, though not necessarily every year.
Collis calculated that the hunt slips into our world in those years when the nebula is in the eastern sky.
Then when does he slip back out, or does he not slip back out? I'm very confused by all of this right now.
First and foremost, Collis studied the hunt's movement.
Oh, it's well known that the wild hunt moves north to south, never in the opposite direction.
That's what I remember, and Collis's research confirms it. I'm just having trouble understanding why that is.
The retinue's trajectory brings it into our world at the North Pole. Thus, once here, the wraiths can only move south.
Okay, can you summarize for my small brain?
Let's summarize.
Based on his observations and calculations of the Wild Hunt's movements, Collis arrived at two equally important conclusions. The first was that the Hunt is made up of knights who perished in various worlds and have reconvened as a retinue of vengeance. His second hypothesis states that an unknown, extremely powerful force multiplies wraiths, whose task is to travel between worlds in search of slaves. Both theories seem probable.
Each time someone runs into the Hunt, the Wraith's magnetic field causes their mind to descend into chaos. By inference, another meeting with the Hunt and its field should reverse the effects of the first.
Perhaps. Someone who lost their memory or their mind on their first meeting with the Hunt could recover either on the second meeting. But I'm afraid that's unproved. Anyone who has managed to escape the Wraiths would rather die than meet them again.
So, you can lose or recover your memory by meeting the Wild Hunt.
Do you know something I don't?
I have amnesia, but my memory's been coming back since a certain event.
Since when?
Since I killed a specter, the king of the Wild Hunt.
Yeah. Okay. That was a lot of information, but good information. It's going to take me some time to process it all and understand it probably, but that's me. So, who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training. Philippa is my mentor.
My condolences.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best there is, Witcher. She has no equals, excepting perhaps the old elven sorceresses. You should see her cast spells. Light and graceful she is. Not like that old tart de Tansarville.
Okay. You know Sheila, I take it.
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work. Sheila's quite manly in her style. Precise, logical, exceptionally composed. But she lacks grace and suppleness.
Is that your opinion? Or are you just repeating what Philippa says?
We agree in our assessment. Triss Merigold, on the other hand, is talented. But she lacks determination, courage, and a certain cold willfulness that seems necessary.
That's interesting.
Kira Metz and Margarita Lo-Antiel are both blasé, seemingly resigned. One's a hedonist and nymphomaniac. The other cares only about her school. They lost enthusiasm for magic long ago. Then there's Francesca Finderbear. Nobody really knows what the old she-elf is capable of. But she's clearly very powerful.
I take it Philippa has none of these flaws, but she must have some weakness.
Ambition. Infinite, boundless, and burning like the Korath Desert.
How much does a magic course cost these days?
Just out of curiosity, how much does a magic course cost these days?
I'm certain you can't afford it, Witcher. Besides, you're too old.
No matter. I have a few of my own tricks as it is.
You mean Witcher's signs? Philippa can conjure up the illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees, and young elves of both sexes copulating merrily all the day. And the illusion is complete. The flowers have an aroma. The fruit and she-elves are juicy.
Invite me over the next time she conjures up this garden. I'd gladly see it. Professional curiosity.
No.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for complicated illusions. She focuses all her efforts on Saskia.
Okay. Take care. I'm sorry. I'm glad that Triss is not a cold, heartless person. That's kind of one of the things I like about her, is that she's not. That she's Triss. Okay, so we are going to
Medallion
head.
is vibrating.
Oh, okay. Let's go over here then. I can't get over there. Talk. Can I really not get over there? That's kind of sad. We'll just run in place. Jump. No, I can't jump in this game. Okay, anyway. Loot aside, I'm going to head back to the Cauldron, because that's the name of the inn, and meet you there when I arrive so we can talk to this dwarf who saw Triss.
Nothing good.
Would you look at that, friends? Geralt of Rivia. Coincidences do happen.
Greetings.
You don't know me, but I know you. I'm an employee of the Vivaldi's Bank, and on business here. I'm to check up on the local mine's profitability.
Vivaldi doing all right?
Full of beans. And as per the instructions given to each of the bank's agents, I hasten to inform you that you have unlimited credit.
Thank you.
I could use a loan about now.
Sure thing. However, my means are limited. I can offer you the standard short-term loan for those working in high-risk professions. Will that do you?
Well, I was heading over to the cauldron and got distracted by looting, and then saw the blue dot and decided to talk to this person, who apparently wants to give me a loan. I don't really need a loan, but let's ask some questions. So Vivaldi knows me. Does that get me anything?
I'm sure Vivaldi wouldn't mind if I borrowed a bit more than that.
It's nearly all I've got on me, but I'll manage somehow.
Oh no, I don't want it. What just happened? How much money did I get? Let's talk to him again.
Godspeed, Witcher.
I think I've heard of you.
Godspeed, Witcher.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened, but
I never finished telling you about
I'll worry about it later. All right, our little pit stop aside, we are now back at the cauldron, and looks like...
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Look,
Oh.
another back. You've told that story.
It's this guy.
I've heard enough of flying women. Like ants.
I heard you saw something interesting.
As clearly as I see you. Amazing. I look into the sky. But wait, you must buy a fellow a drink for such a story.
Well, you shut it already. We could all recite this bullshit now.
I'm a client and I'll say what I want. Pour me some Mahakaman mead and no cheating. This noble wayfarer will pay.
I remember every time we'd walk in here, he said it as we walked in, and the woman who fell from the sky, and it just now clicked, because I'm that slow. But yeah, of course, we'll totally buy you a drink if my mouse wants to cooperate with me. There we go. Well, let's just go with everything, and we'll bet max and see what happens.
I'll pay. But if you bore me, I'll shove this meat up your ass.
For such a fine liquor. And my ass has no taste. You won't regret it.
Speak.
Last week I was passing by the gullies. I like to take a hike from time to time.
Get to the point.
Hush. So I'm walking and suddenly there's a flash, a crack. I'm thinking, a storm's coming. But nary a cloud in the sky.
You hit the ground with your arse so hard you saw a flash. You were that drunk.
Then I saw people lying in a gully as if they'd fallen from the sky, a man and a woman. The woman was so beautiful, I wished she'd fallen down on me.
What did she look like?
What did the woman look like?
A redhead, wearing a vest and high shoes with pert tits and a round arse. Just waiting to be grabbed and...
Well, sounds just like your old lady.
Shut your mouth.
What happened then?
Well, the woman was hurting, couldn't get up. The man clearly disliked her, because he didn't help her. He just stood there, menacing and talking, and then he left. And the redhead stayed.
Really?
Noticed her tits, but didn't even try to help her, you sod.
I was about to do exactly that when a troll came out of the gully, ugly as shit after blueberries.
Did it attack her?
Not at all. I hid and saw everything. First he sniffed her, so I thought he'd eat her. But he didn't. He threw her over his shoulder like a sack and returned to the gullies.
Is that all?
Yes. Didn't waste your money, as you'll agree.
I know human women need only set us straight.
A troll. Of course, Triss would run into a troll. Someone who falls from the sky is likely, in a general sense, to have numerous misadventures and get in trouble at the drop of a hat. The dwarf told the Witcher that after dropping from the heavens, the woman had been kidnapped by a troll from the forested ravines. It seems only knights get to deal with dragons and damsels in distress. The Witcher had to content himself with a troll and a sorceress. So we need to search the ravines mentioned by the old dwarf. I'm assuming we are going to go and look for Triss. Of course, I need to leave first, so let's save. And then we'll go outside and look at the map. The map is sending us to the gate, so I'll head there and I'll meet you there once I arrive.
Oh, Witcher, I'm glad I found you. I've got something for you.
We know each other?
So surprised by a stranger bearing gifts? Ah, you humans, egotistical barbarians you are. I was in Flotsam when the massacre started. Just accept it. I won't take no for an answer.
Thanks.
Whether the bride's been ploughed, has a
What did I
dowry,
get?
is diligent. Yet
I don't understand. Am I just getting money from these people? Because that's
claims she's a
fine.
virgin.
It's so random. I'm trying to stop anytime I see a blue dot because it seems like that seems to be someone that I can interact with. And I'm in chapter 2 and I'm just now realizing this. Okay, so we are outside of the gates and we need to head over, into a new area we haven't been to before. Well, that'll be fun. All right, we are outside of the burned village area where the succubus was located, and I'm trying to make my way down and over here, but there are people now, so let's go talk to said people. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, battlefield. Oh, another place of power. Great. I'll grab that one. Okay, that I can't go through because that's the evil smog of death, but hopefully I can come this way to get to a troll. Again, I'm assuming I'm going to find a troll. Yeah, it looks like this is the path. So let's wander and explore together a little bit. Oh, new area maybe? What on earth is some idol of sorts? Let's see. We need to go. There's a cabin. Let's I'll come back to the cabin later. Just tempted to remember it's here. Oh, we're picking up the mushrooms. Looks like the troll should be... Oh, look, it is a troll. I don't know why, I think they're just so cute. Okay, let's save. And then let's talk to him.
Who there?
A witcher.
Bumpkin's wishes send to me kill. So be. Kill, quick. No pain.
First tell me, where's the woman you kidnapped?
Kidnap none. Aye, troll.
A dwarf saw you carrying a human woman.
Me stupid. Sick she. Me carry. Her help. Feed, pet. But she run go. Mrs. first run go. Redhead then. All gone. Soup only stay.
What's in the pot?
Soup. Elf and onion. Good. One try?
No, I really don't. The orange one is last, so where did you get the ingredients?
Where did you get the elves?
Mrs. bring from Collis. Like I bring Redhead.
The redhead's in the soup too?
No. Redhead run go. Mrs. run go. All gone. Only soup stay.
Yeah. I don't like onions.
I don't really care for onions.
Stupid wisher. Elf good taste with onions. Tomato like.
Trolls are so funny. Okay, but what happened? Tell me from the start.
Tell me, troll, what happened here?
Me in Collis, Mrs. in Collis. Bones found. Nice to know. Then wham! Humans from sky fall.
You're lying, troll. People don't fall from the sky.
Troll true tell. Flash crack. 2 humans drop where dumble ship. Human man, big as troll. And woman. I go see.
Was the man bald? Did he have a scar?
Wish a man likes man. See, I from far. Bald, yes. Scar no see. Run he go to gullies. Leave redhead Hume down. See I go. Redhead grown. Her pain. Closer I creep. Run, she not go. Let her grow. Take me, hew me, woman. Go home. Missus angry. Call hew me wench thin bones. Hungry missus, yap and yap. Then run go own for food. Give water, redhead hew me. Leaves cover leg. Hew me redhead nice. Pet she when sleeps. Redhead have kerchief. Nice to sniff. Missus come back. Elves in hand. Drop thin wench, idiot, she called. Mrs. Yap, rag give. Troll say not. Nice to feel. Stench troll like. Mrs. say, she or me. Troll think. Nice redhead, nice rag stench. Troll, Mrs. Tell. Mrs. Troll with log beat and run go. Even left elves.
What happened to the redhead?
Redhead, wrong pain. Redhead stay. Pain gone. Redhead run go at night. Troll sleep. Wind howl empty.
So he left his wife, or she left him because he was attached to Triss in a weird, creepy troll way? Okay. Do you have the redhead's bandana?
Do you still have the redhead's bandana?
No, Missus take away. Old bug leave elves frag steal and run go.
Where did she go, your wife?
Gullies, Mrs. Gullies like. Gullies me like.
Why don't I look for her?
Wish a Mrs. No kill. Good old bug. Little batty.
That's fine. I won't kill her unless I have to.
I won't hurt your woman.
Mrs. Tell come back. Be lone. Be terrible. Wind howl empty.
Fine. I'll tell your mate to come back, but I need the redhead's bandana.
Mrs. have. Mrs. good. She up give. Soon as she back.
Okay, new journal entry and quest update. So, quest update says it was one of those gloomy trolls that neither build bridges nor harass sheep and shepherds, but sit on stone, brooding until they turn into rock themselves. Geralt only managed to learn that the troll indeed found a woman who fell from the sky, but only a piece of cloth remained. The garment was in the hands of the troll's wife, however, she had left her husband. To recover the sorceress's clothing, Geralt had to bring the female troll back. What choice did he have? I mean, it's fine. Forest ravines. Wooded gullies scarred the land between Vergen and King Henselt's camp. Innumerable monsters, great, including trolls, inhabited these ravines, so they were not exactly ideal places to picnic. But a traveler following the gullies would be relatively hidden from prying eyes, a fact which, as you will learn, Geralt took full advantage of. Did I? Or will I? See, the troll of Vergen. A troll kidnapped a beautiful sorceress. I could believe that. A troll abandoned by his wife for that reason. That's ballad material. Yet not many people would believe a ballad in which a troll asks a witcher for help. And then the she-troll, I can confirm, based on my own experience, that feeling of jealousy for a partner and demands for monogamy, even if made for the wrong reasons, can cause many a quarrel and even on occasion outright end a relationship. As it turns out, she-trolls are not immune to these feelings and are perfectly capable of turning into screamers, thus spoiling the idyll of the family hut. I think it said hut. Okay, that's everything right now I think I need to go through, so let's save. Look at my map, and I need to go down this way. And I think I came that direction, so perhaps this way? I'm totally just guessing at this point. Okay, hello Harpy. Oh, don't I have to, like, do something with traps or something? Or something?
Damn you.
They're actually not. Well, part of them is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Screen is moving. Can you attack the one behind us? Okay, let's pretend like I remember how to play this game. This is what happens when I only upload twice a week. I only record twice a week, so I forget how to push my buttons. Can I loot now, please? Please, please, thank you. Harpy egg, harpy claws, eyes, feathers, saliva, and twine. Now let's take all. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but let's take everything. Anything else? And am I heading in the right general direction? I am. I wish the map would clear up, because there was a this direction. Does it just go around in the same? It does. Okay, let's save. Wasn't that difficult of a fight, but I don't want to do it again. What is down there? I wonder if that's like the... Hang on, I'll look at it when these two are dead in theory. Wasn't there? Yeah, there was a hut that I'm right by my head. Well, Geralt's head. So it looks like that's how you get down into that. I don't even know what that is. Another mine, perhaps? Oh yeah, it was just two. It's just two. What is that up there? What's this over here? Which way do I go? This isn't really helping too much, map. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we want to go left. What are you?
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Probably lots. You look different than the others. Oh, place of power. Here we go. There we go. More harpies? The pink kind. Were they always pink? I thought some of them looked like brown. Thank you, Harpy, for waiting your turn. That was very nice of you. Chop! Big chops. Hello. Come on. Oh. Erynia, what on earth? What on earth? Nope, same stuff. Just a fancier named harpy. Okay, am I going the right direction still? I don't know. Yes, I am. Oh, I don't want to fall. I don't think I can fall, but let's not get too close. Okay, let's save though, since I can see the exclamation point. Oh no! I need her alive, guys. I need to talk to her. Oh no!
She's wounded. Let her bleed.
Better lunge at her all at once. She's weakened.
Not worth the risk.
What are you doing here?
We're mercenaries. Currently on King Henselt's pay.
Uh-oh.
We were sent here on reconnaissance. Barely escaped with our lives from that mist of specters. Now we're up against a furious she-troll. Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia.
The White Wolf. We could use professional help, Witcher.
Will you help us?
Yeah, but I need her alive so I can get things from her.
I can't let you kill her.
Since when does a monster slayer take their side?
None of your business. I need her, and you need to leave.
She killed 2 of my men.
Walk away, and nobody else will get hurt.
You won't help? Fine. Just don't disturb us. We'll manage ourselves.
The troll needs to live.
The troll will die.
Then you'll have to kill me, too.
In that case, adieu, Witcher.
Great. So my update says, having found his way to the she-troll's lair, Geralt was surprised to encounter humans there. They were mercenaries commanded by one Adam Pangratt, a soldier of fortune who had made a name for himself at Brenna. The soldiers and she-troll were at each other's throats, always sensitive to injustice, even that perpetrated on Beast. Geralt decided to help the she-troll drive off her assailants. Yeah. Chop, chop. Whoa. Get out of this dude's way. Let's kill him first. Ouch. Well, not that ouch.
Enough! We surrender! Throw down your arms, men! Spare us! Witcher, the king will pay our ransom.
I'm not looking for a ransom. Leave the troll alone and go your way.
You'll let us go?
You can't return through the mist. It's certain death.
The soldiers of fortune. We're not afraid of death.
Neither do we foolishly seek it. The Witcher's right.
Commander, we were to find a Witcher.
A bald one with a snake medallion. This one's white-haired, with a wolf on his neck.
Yeah, you're looking for Letho.
You're looking for Letho.
You know him?
You could say that. I'm looking for him too. What do you know about him?
Sile de Tansarville told us to search the ravines for this Letho. All we found was a camp strewn with dead scoia'tael. This Letho was responsible for the bloodbath, and he did not act alone.
Where was this?
On the other side of the Wraith's Mist.
What were you to do with him?
Kill him, and anyone with him.
Anyone? Are you sure?
That was the order.
Do you know where Letho is?
Somewhere on the other side of this mist. We found a trail, but then the mist descended. We got lost, and emerged from it here.
Well, I think your best bet is to actually surrender to Saskia once she becomes unpoisoned.
I advise you to surrender to the rebels.
That would be new to me. I am Adam Pangratt, known as a dieu.
You won't survive for long out here.
They'll hang us. They know Henselt hired us.
Go to Cecil Burdon. He'll treat you fairly. But don't count on him outbidding Henselt.
Hear that, boys? Let's meet the Dragon Slayer. The Witcher claims we'll be safe and sound. Gather the wounded. Stop buggering and move out.
Humi's troll, see? To kill Humi's itchy. Would kill trolls, sure. You, other. Good, you help. Troll, you help.
If you want to help me, go back to your old man.
No! Idjit Humi redhead grope.
He's alone now. He misses you.
Tell him, too late.
Seriously? Know anything about the redhead?
Know anything about the woman who's in your lair?
Troll, no. Humi ugly. Humi stinks.
Return to your husband if you want to repay me.
Troll don't want, but troll will. For you other, you good.
Mrs. Back! Good! Troll-like!
Me back for Wisha asked. Stay away if Wisha not ask.
Mrs. Wise!
Idjit you. Humi woman grope.
No more! Never again!
Give me the bandana.
Here, stupid old buck.
Troll give horn. In danger, Wisher blow, Troll come.
Thanks. I'll remember that. Now go to your mate. Maybe pick her some flowers first.
Flowers? No! Flowers stench. Troll bring bird dung.
Eject! What troll doing there?
Oh, achievement unlocked, friend of trolls.
Stench!
Okay.
Stench will run.
Hang on 1 second. So the update I have now is Geralt turned out to... Oh, as it turned out, the Witcher was not the sole human in the area interested in the troll. I think I already read that part. Geralt turned out to be smarter than some of his deeds would suggest. He may not have found Triss, but he certainly knew a crafty sorceress could locate a missing person using said person's clothes, and Philippa Eilhart was beyond all doubt a crafty sorceress. So I need to give Triss's bandana to Philippa Eilhart. And what is my update for Assassin of Kings? So Geralt learned firsthand that the soldier of fortune Adam Pangratt was tasked with killing Letho. Well, let me see. Do we have an entry on... Oh, Troll of Vergen. The grateful troll returned Triss's ribbon to Geralt, and so ended this part of the story. Once more, Geralt put the cart before the horse as the Witcher rules go and stood alongside the monster rather than the humans. He even managed to convince the troll to return to her husband, who eagerly awaited her. And then Adam Pangratt. Oh my goodness. Anyone familiar with military history and the annals of war has probably heard of Adam Adair Pangratt, who was one of these sly cats, rabble-rousers, political prisoners, and other convicts whom King Esterad Thyssen freed to aid unofficially the military effort of the Northern Kingdoms during the Second War against Nilfgaard. These men formed the core of the Koviri and Povisen mercenary units that streamed south at that time. Adam Pangratt commanded the valorous Adam Pangratt commanded the valorous Free Company during the Battle of Brenna, where the Nilfgaardian offensive was finally broken and the Black Ones were pushed back beyond the Yagura. They say that Adam later wed another soldier of fortune, one Julia Abatmarco, known also as Pretty Kitty, who also rose to fame at Brenna. Truly, without people like them, the battle would have taken an entirely different course. While exploring the ravines, Geralt chanced upon Pangratt and his men fighting a troll. Since the monster's death would decidedly not suit the Witcher's interests, and Pangratt and his men refused to back down, tempers flared and a fight broke out between them. Yet the soldier of fortune was shrewd enough to recognize the Witcher's technical superiority. He surrendered to Geralt and thus becoming the conflict's first prisoners of war. All right, that's well enough. Let me look at my map again, because there was an area over here that I didn't explore, like down here by the shipwreck over here. Let me go back over in that area and...
You me stench! Sleep no me!
Can I talk to these guys again?
Don't be, but coulda love no.
Okay. Hello, lady troll. Maybe?
Want what? Me busy. Leaves me peace.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to head back out by the ship picture, and I'll pick you back up if something exciting should happen. All right, here we are by the ship picture on the map. There's no water around. Oh, there's the water. Duh. Anything over here? Yeah, it looks like there's a treasure box. Shiny loot? Maybe? How do I... Oh, there's things here. Journal from the Elya Tarn, studded leather. Oh, it's unlocked. Mystic River. What? Geralt found the notes of the treasonous sorcerer in the wreck of Elya Tarn, which the local trolls had dragged onto dry land to use as their love nest. The mage wanted to get his hands on the archaeological expedition's findings, which are being transported downriver on the Elya Tarn. And oh yeah, the ship we found in Chapter 1, Petroshila. There was a battle, and the first ship the renegade aboarded was sunk. The Witcher found smithing materials from the time of the Vrans along with the notes. He could put them to immediate use, but the notes also mentioned a treasure hidden beneath Loch Mune that, when combined with these materials, Vran armor. What? Okay, that completed. Hang on. Let's look at books. Journal from the Elya Tarn. Captain's Journal from the Elya Tarn to the Supreme Council of Mages. The research and elaboration conducted in Logmune has produced surprisingly good results. Our discoveries went well beyond simple valuables and historical items. Namely, we unearthed a relic that belonged to a member of the First Conclave. The fools accompanying me on this journey have no notion of the significance of this find. The item is simply too important to land in a dark storeroom of the Faculty of History. As a spiritual successor of the First Mages, I hereby claim ownership of it in my own name as well as yours. The find is bound to cause a fuss, thus I request your support and the appropriate lobbying at Foltes's court. Oswin. Okay, well, I'm going to head back into Vergen because that's kind of what I wanted to explore out here. There's still that... Was it this house over here and this whole like pit area? And there's a section over here, but I feel like this is all cut off because of the mist. Like there's an inn over here somewhere. But I think I'm gonna head back to Sheila and turn in part of this quest and go from there. So here we are back in Philippa's house, and I was going through my quest log, and I noticed that I do actually have another quest for Philippa that I need to work on. So I want to do that while I'm here with her. And the quest text is called Hunting Magic. The text says, having been poisoned during the council meeting, Saskia was dying and nearly everyone who supported her cause now prayed for her health. Among her allies, however, were those who did not believe in gods or at least a divine intervention. Lady Eilhart, the kind of woman who rolled up her sleeves and started casting spells when things got tough, fit this description. So when Geralt learned that a magical artifact was one of the ingredients for the Dragon Slayer's cure, he reasoned that Philippa would be the ideal consultant. Therefore, he decided to have a chat with her at her house. And I remember that this was something that when I was talking to her in the last video popped up and I didn't click on it, so I'm going to do that now.
You wanted to discuss something?
Yes. I have some questions about the cures. Immortelle I have. Let's talk about the magical artifacts. Ooh, Sheila de Tansarville's on Henselt's side. Let's do that first.
Your friend Sheila is conniving with Henselt.
I know this, Witcher, but it's no cause for concern. Sheila is there to ensure Henselt doesn't fall prey to the same people who killed Foltest. We don't want him as sovereign of the Pontar Valley, but we also don't need Kedwin to descend into civil war.
Oh. Well, that makes a little bit more sense. But, okay, let's ask about this magical artifact.
You said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevisig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burdon knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him.
Oh, okay. I didn't think that would kick me out so quickly, but that's fine. One of the ingredients needed for the Dragon Slayer's cure was a magical artifact, an item radiating powerful energy. The sorcerers could not just create one on the fly, and time was against them, so the Witcher headed outside to ask around the town about magical intersections, ruins, legends of any treasure, and a word about places where he could find an item of the kind he needed. Entering the streets, Geralt thought deeply about which townspeople would be best informed and about those who liked collecting stories. She said Alderman Burdon, so that's Cecil, right? Let me look at the map. Oh, it's sending me to several places. Hunting magic. Well, let's, I'll turn in Triss's bandana quest thing later. It's not going anywhere. Let me go track down these people.
You were right. The rebels show no thirst for blood. That's not good. They disarmed us and merely demanded our word that we'd make no attempt to flee.
That's not good?
It's unfortunate, yes. For Henselt is bloodthirsty and he's coming here.
Well, again, I was looking around for people to talk to for this magical artifact and wandered into the jail, apparently. I thought I had explored all these places, but apparently I hadn't. Okay, I need information about the Dun Banner.
I've heard a lot about the Dun Banner recently.
Aye, Kidweni Light Cavalry. I met them at Brenna. They joined our relief party. But that's the distant past. I believe they were cut down to the last man 3 years ago at Vergen.
A witcher with the snake medallion, you mentioned him earlier.
You mentioned earlier that you were looking for a witcher with a snake medallion.
Yes, on Sile de Tansarville's orders. As I said, the order was curt and specific. Kill him and anyone you find with him. No discussion, no investigation. Guesswork or judgment.
Okay, I guess that's everything? They just keep you outside the cell? They don't put you in the cell? Oh, but there's loots. We'll take the loots. Is that it? All right, well, let's see. I was supposed to go out here somewhere to talk to someone. I've made an exclamation point over their head. That'd be so much easier to find. Let's see. Is there someone here?
There goes the peace, eh?
Talk to?
Squirrels, witches, an army led by a woman.
The gods, who needs this? Get used to it. Lady Saskia will defeat Henselt and make Vergen her capital.
You don't know that. She could grant us market rights.
You shit for brains, all of yous. You'll sooner meet the axe than see market rights. People, get a hold of yourselves. Just pray we survive this war.
You have no pants on. What is it with the no pants thing?
Strangers, more strangers.
Oh, I meant to talk to the child, but okay.
Greetings!
It's a waste of words.
All right, there's nobody over here. Let's go look for Cecil. He's probably in his house. She mentioned him, so he must be someone we could talk to. So let's go find him, and I'll meet you there when I arrive again. All right, here's Cecil. Saskia needs medicine. Let's see. I think that's the only thing I can go with.
Saskia needs help, Cecil. Philippa can produce an antidote, but she needs a magic artifact to do that.
Would you like a fern and a dancing worm to go with it? Listen, I don't know about magic, but there is a place, as long as I can remember, has been of interest to sorcerers. They say it's a very strong intersection. Look for magic there.
Where exactly is there?
Seek out the ruins in the forest beyond Vergen. There's a place of power there. You can't miss it. Why so glum? Saskia's a tough girl. She'll bounce back. Keep your head up.
Thanks, Cecil.
No, Witcher. I thank you. Save that lass, and you'll save my town.
Okay, so Vergen's alderman told Geralt that a sorcerer had once lived in the nearby forest. With Cecil's map in hand, the Witcher began his research. And here we are. I did spend quite a bit of time emptying bags. I also spent some time having some Harpy traps made for whenever I get around to doing the notice board quests. And I did make my way outside of Vergen to the place of power that Cecil directed me to. I've been running around for quite a bit of time and finally found my way up onto this plateau. And I think I can click and jump across. Yes.
Medallion's vibrating. It must be near a powerful source of magic.
We must be. Oh, but we're gonna fight Harpies, it looks like. Ooh, ooh, oh no, oh no, oh no. So many stinking Harpies. As I jump over to nothing. Come on, Geralt, just loot for me, please. Just loot, thank you. But it looks like I need to jump over one more because I see the place of power over there. And, oh, more Harpies.
Shit, you stink.
Oh, it's this button. There we go. That's the button I've been wanting. I don't really understand how I'm supposed to be using the Harpy traps, so I don't want to waste them because I've only got so many. So, thankfully they don't seem to be hitting too terribly hard right now, but now you are. Now you are. Celaeno Harpy. Come on. Alright, there we go. Whew. That was a lot of harpies. That was a lot. Let's put away our sword. I think we're good for now. Let's put away our sword. I think we can loot. Check out this place of power. And then I doubt this seems a lot easier than it should be, so. But it probably isn't. It did take me a while to figure out how to get up here, so that's something. All right, let's get to this place of power. That didn't. Oh. Oh. Poor lady. How do I. Can I jump up? I can jump up. Good. This is where I need to go. What is this? Pick up crystal. Give Philippa the item. So Vergen's alderman told Geralt that a sorcerer had once lived in the nearby forest with Cecil's map in hand. The Witcher began his search, and he found a crystal. Thanks to his medallion, he felt the magic pulsating within. The trophy seemed appropriate, so we took it to Philippa. Well, I will do that, but I will do that in our next video because we are definitely at time for today. So we'll turn in this hunting magic quest, and I'll look at my quest log again, and no doubt go from there. And let's jump one more time because it's so cool looking. But as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Tuesday with another new Witcher 2 video.